Yep. Oh my god, dude. What is going on, everybody? It is me, your boy Perucho. We're back with another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle live stream. Dude, literally the moment I hit go live, I just remembered that I'm like, dude, I should probably check for the same name thingamajiggy, and look at that, dude. I ran into the issues of that BS. Which I mean, I was planning on running like a full Broly's team, but like, dude, I mean, who else can I bring that's part of the movie bosses? I mean, I could bring like the other two, this freeze right here, but what does this guy lead? Honestly, that's what I'm curious about. Androids. I mean, could probably get away with the androids category, even because I know this guy doesn't lead. What's it called? He doesn't lead Target Goku, because I definitely want to run a maybe. I mean, no, actually, no. Maybe androids could probably help him out too, but. Yeah, look, I should have definitely done this a while ago, but what the hell? Who can I choose for movie bosses? I mean, I could like choose the Android 13 if I wanted to, but like, I can't even choose a Golden Frieza anyways because of the other Golden Frieza. Christian, what is up? I see you up there, bro. Dude, that is what I've been seeing. That yeah, this Trunks is not as good as I was hoping for it to be, man. I was really hoping that this guy, yeah, I think I'm gonna just run Android actually, because I think it'll probably be much better, at least for me. Let's see here. If we run androids and then boom, we could run you. I mean, we could probably run this guy too, this EZA. I could probably, or actually right here, I could run this guy right here. Who else can I bring here? Maybe I get maybe you, but I need one more tech unit. I guess maybe this guy just in case. But yeah, anyways, I got Android 16, Jesus freaking Christ. But yeah, I see your comment, dude, that I said AGL Trunks EZA is horrible. Dude, like I said, I was hoping for this guy to be much better, but yeah, he looks like he was not any better than what he currently, he's not any better than when he was when he initially released, dude, because I remember when he first released into the game, you know, I was actually pretty hype about him too, because you know the animations look amazing, especially like his active skill. And dude, like yeah, like the animation for that goes freaking pretty darn crazy if you ask me, dude. And you know, I think one of the major things that was kind of not worrying people, but more so, what's the word I'm looking for? The fact that you know, that people didn't like about this guy is that why would you rather go like Super Saiyan Trunks if you're gonna lose all the like extra attacks you're gonna be doing against your the boss, right? Like there's really no point of doing that if you wanna, you know, unless you wanna, you know, just do it for the for the how cool it looks, sure, but it was not gonna help you out whatsoever, right? So that's what I was looking forward to, this guy being pretty darn good, and I was completely wrong. Sadly, I was sadly wrong on this. I wish I wasn't wrong, but yeah, I've been seeing not only Twitter clips out there, but also some gameplay, and yeah, he does not look like he is the guy that, you know, is definitely going to clutch up in a certain situation, right? Which, I mean, it is what it is, right? What could you do about it? If he had 60% damage reduction and gets additional damage reduction plus 5% up to 30%, I guess, per AGL keys pre-obtained, and get permanent guard when facing an extreme class enemy or when there's a Vegeta on the team, and in Super Saiyan he has 100% crit. Yeah, the guarding will definitely help, I guess, to not make it. Oh yeah, the fact that I think is it. Yeah, it's part of his kit that he changes the field to what to call it. You know, well, not field, but you know, he changes key spheres from physical to AGL key spheres. But I think the only reason I could see that is because of his second part of his you know, his utility, the Super Saiyan form. Because I know if you go Super Saiyan with this guy, he does change that. And if you, depending what you collected, if you collect like an AGL key sphere, you get the extra super attack, and then if you collect the non-AGL key sphere, yeah, you get the 2 additional attack. Well, chance of launching an additional attack, right? Which has a high chance of becoming a super attack, I think it is. Wait, yeah, dude, that is crazy. It's a great chance of launching an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super. Dude, oh my god, we have a lot to freaking read here. But Christian, how you doing, man? Hopefully you're doing pretty darn good, man. But yeah, I agree that his defense should have definitely been increased on that, but brother, no, it's already done. The damages have been dealt with. All we have to do is just deal with this freaking guy, dude, sadly. Which, you know, also thanks Christian by the like, I really appreciate that, dude. But yeah, definitely wanted to come on live here today and get this stream done, dude. I just finished playing Metroid Prime 4. I don't know if people seen my community post, but yeah, just play that game, finished it. and I have a lot of. I've been procrastinating for quite a few things that I needed to do, especially. Well, I mean, thankfully this EZA just came out today, and I was able to defeat the or beat the game today, so that was definitely a plus for me because I definitely wanted to, you know, beat that game as soon as I not as soon as I can, but you know what I'm talking about. Like, I definitely wanted to beat it and not take long with it because we have other things that I want to do, but I definitely did not want to run into spoilers online, which I mean I did run maybe one or something like that, but I can't even recall what it was. But anyways, all right, Trunks, Adjuster Will or Android/Cell Solid category, key +3 attack and defense plus 170%. Dude, we might have to change this team up, dude, because yeah, I mean, although we are doing some damage towards this dude right here, but I mean, eventually we're not going to be able to do too much damage, right, with the AGL units that we currently have here. I mean, I guess, no, Android 16 should be extreme type, no? Hold on, let me double check here. I'm pretty sure this dude should be an extreme type unit. You see, we go over here, and yeah, this guy's an extreme type unit, okay, but I'm guessing, but sooner or later, as you can see, we're not doing as much damage as, you know, level 1 would do it, but alright, anyways, disregarding what I said, his super attack greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn. So I mean, nice that it's a turn, but you know that I thought that was gonna be pretty decent. Like, you know, oh great, he's gonna be launching like multiple attacks and that has a high chance of becoming super attack, and then he's gonna be greatly raising attack and defense. Surely it'll help him out, right? Completely wrong on that. All right. Christian, I think LR physical Trunks that cuts Freeze and have made Super EZA since he is a 90% leader like LR in Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, STRZ Broly, and AGL Majin Vegeta. Yeah, he could, because the only 90% leaders that we have left is that Super EZA like you're talking about, and the LR Goku Black and Zamasu dude card, which not the STR one, the tech one. The OG Goku Black Rose and the freaking Zamasu card, which, you know, were pretty darn dope. I mean, I think the EZA was pretty decent too when they initially launched. But yeah, that is Trunks' his what do we get here? Okay, we get a couple of links here that I definitely want to probably keep in the moment here. Do that, do this, and do this. All right, that's his super attack. Let's read off his passive skill. So his passive skill: key +2, attack and defense plus 50%. High chance of one critical hit. Funny enough, I just changed his build not too long ago because before he didn't have. I don't think he had any chance of critting before, right? In his like pre-Z8. Yeah, it was just like launching attacks, or yeah, launching attacks. And I think once you go Super Saiyan Trunks, I think that's when you do. Yeah, you get the great chance of doing a critical hit. But you know, like I was saying before, you're just doing multiple attacks with base Trunks. So why would you want to transform? Anyways, that's that. So that's why I definitely, because I think he had like level 22 critical hit. So I'm like, I definitely have to change that as soon as I freaking can. So continue on. Launch an additional attack that's high chance of becoming a super attack. You know, there you go. Great chance of launching an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super attack. So there's that as well. Get this. I don't think this cell gets key sphere, or like, yeah, it doesn't increase his attack depending on how many key spheres you obtain. But anyways. Changes key spheres physical to AGL, high chance of eating his enemy's attacks. So it's good, even though he has dodge. I definitely want to emphasize that you should probably put dodge in this guy because of assuming you're going to fights that, you know, you could dodge enemies, but some of the fights I've been seeing, you cannot dodge these dudes at all, dude. Like, they have the guaranteed hits, you know, the enemy, which, you know, is kind of scary, man. I still haven't gone to those parts of the fight, but I'm not looking forward to seeing those or having to deal with them. Anyways, when attacking, attack and defense plus 150%. For every attack performed, chance of evading enemy's attack plus 5% with the turn. So I mean, yes, you do increase your chances of you know, dodging, but it's only for the turn, which is kind of, you know, sucks because, you know, some of these fights, like some of these difficult fights, have AoE attacks. So like, let's say there's an AoE attack happening in the first slot. He doesn't increase his chance of dodging. You have to rely on the 50% of the dodging, right? Which is, you know, not ideal. You definitely want to have as high of a chance of dodging, or have a good amount of defense before attacking, right? Because, you know, we get the extra attack and defense when attacking, but yeah, that's not gonna help us out with AoE attacks if it's coming before he, like, of course, obviously, you know, he does any sort of attacks. Get this, boom, and then we can get this for you. I wonder if I could somehow run like a movie boss steal, because, like, dude, I know for a fact we're gonna start to slow down here, dude, because it's gonna And I think definitely the Super EZA Broly will help us out here. So I think I might just bring the target Goku leader skill Android 17, Hellfire 17, and just bring him on here, honestly. Because I mean, oh look, freaking Cell did a decent amount of damage there. Holy hell! And I think Android 16 should be able to finish the job right here. Anyways, but yeah, that's that. And then for every super attack performed, chance of beating his attack plus 5% within the turn. So assuming you get the extra attack and it's a super attack, you get an extra 10% there. So what? If you get the... So you have the 50% there. If you get the super... obviously, when you do your super attack, that's like, what, an extra 10%? And then after that, that's 60. And then you get the launch an additional attack that has a... hold up, what could I do here? Should I do... I think, yeah, I should do this instead. So yeah, we start off to 60. And then from 60... we have the second part that says a launch an additional attack that's a high chance of becoming a super attack, so that's 70, assuming that is a super attack. And then we have a great chance of launching an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super attack, that is 80. And then the hidden potential system, which can be 90% super attack, a 90% super attack, 90% chance of it being a 90% chance of increasing your dodging chances, right? But again, that's after you dodge, dude. That is the that is the issue here. Like I said, we definitely want to have those before we do anything, right? We definitely want to be able to not only dodge, but at least have some sort of defense mechanism to help us prevent if that fails, like that 50% dodge just fails us, you know? Because we're not going to be getting, we won't have enough defense to be able to tank whatever attack is coming towards us, since, you know, we won't have the attack and defense plus 150% since we are not attacking yet. So, yeah, 90% is the highest you could go with this guy. Let's start this real quickly. I think I'll probably do this, even though it's not, maybe not a good idea, since, you know, if this guy does do a super attack, we might get, well, not clapped, but, you know, he might receive a bit of damage. For every time the character performs 3 attacks in battle, launch an additional attack that's a great chance of becoming a super attack up to once within the turn. So wait, so you could get up to like 100, or is it? I completely avoided that, but what the hell? It's up to 90? Dude, wow, I don't even know. Because if for every attack performed, and then for every super attack performed, they stack, right? It's like 10%. It's not like 2 separate things. I have to probably figure that out on my own, but yeah, there you go. On top of that, you get the additional attack that has a high chance, or has a great chance of becoming a super attack if you launch at least 3 attacks in battle, right? So that's that. And then we're receiving the attack defense plus 150%. You know, I mean, would be nice if it was up to maybe, let's say, you know, 200%, but whatever. We take what we could take, right? And then when there's another entrusted will or Android / Cells category out on the team, key +1 attack and defense plus 50%. Which that part I like. That I guess he's supporting that team. His literally his categories, but dude, still the part for the most part you just have to attack first to activate all of the stuff he's to activate all of the stuff that he has in his passive skill, right? So that's the part that's, you know, might be a little dangerous if you put him in the first slot and these dudes have high attack stats and this guy has no guard, no damage reduction, technically no defense. He could dodge, but if they guarantee their attacks are hitting, you might be in big trouble, buddy. You definitely might be in big freaking trouble. Now let's get this. Do that. I wish I had the Android 16, man. Wait, actually, does Android 16 lead? Is that I don't remember that dude leads this team. I think we should probably activate Android Assault. I don't think I don't think they have Android, so they have Nightmare, which I think Nightmare gives them, is it more attack? Yeah. But oh yeah, I'll leave it right there because at least he's getting what's in play, Fierce Battle as well. But anyways, yeah, that's this Trunks, and then of course he has his transformation thing, which, you know, transforms, stuns a single target enemy, and then seals that enemy's attack for 1 turn. Which, so once you transform, like let's say this is Super Battle Road, right? So he stuns the enemy and seals their super attack as well. Because if you guys, I'm pretty sure most of you guys do the hard content in this game. Harley could ever stun or seal the boss's attack, right? So that's why I'm kind of like, huh. I completely forgot that he can even do that, honestly. And then his activation condition can be transformed when performing 6 or more attacks, dude. Which, I mean, I didn't even think with everything being procced, can you even do it? So like, you got 1 super attack, 2, 3, and then 4, and then 5. Yeah, even with the hidden potential system activated, you'll still only get 1, dude. Like, wait, Android Soul is not activated for this guy. But this guy, okay, no, never mind. I think it's definitely best to put this right here. Give that, give this, and give this right here. But yeah, with all this thing, part of this passive skill, still not enough. You have to at least deal with this base form Trunks for 2 turns, dude. Kind of annoying, because like I said, you won't have the capabilities of dodging until you attack, or have the defense that you would like to have until you attack. So that is kind of a problem there, dude. Christian, they could have added defense plus 50% up to 550%. Jesus, for Andrew / Elzog super class ally, and gets defense 450% when receiving an attack. Oh my god, yo, this dude just, yo, Christian, you just want to give this guy just a crazy amount of freaking defense, because, you know, he has no guard damage reduction, just to be able to, you know, keep himself up there to at least receive an attack, right? Wow, I'm surprised that we barely got anything there. Okay, get this. I mean, I don't think this will be enough to be able to finish this Trunks, but we will see. Which, like I said, I think I might just change to the freaking target Goku team. Or actually, I could lead the Planetary Destruction team, if I'm correct. I mean, this Android 17 or Super 17 won't be there, but I think it should be fine. But yeah, and then when receiving the attack, yeah, when receiving the attack, and then gets 390% defense when receiving a super attack, and gets 20% up to 280% per turn. Jesus freaking Christ, Christian. Yeah, you just want this guy to have defense, dude. Gee, I think that should be. Would that even be enough to handle Broly? Honestly, like, I've seen how the damage that Broly does, dude. He's scaring me, man. That Broly for that, I think I already forgot. Is it the Saiyan edition or something like that? That Broly is very intimidating, man. I am not looking forward to having to fight him, dude. I am not looking forward to fight him. Yo, Nate, what's up, man? How you been? This is it raw. All right, let's set this up real quickly. I'm still what's I'm gonna call it, a Dokkan YouTuber. Nate. Christian, EZA, LR, and Jackie Chun. Dude, I forgot that what's I'm gonna call it. Well, not even forget. I honestly didn't even know that this guy was EZA and Christian. Like, I was just like scrolling by on YouTube, and then I see EZA, LR, and Jackie Chun. I'm like, what the hell? Jackie Chun's EZA? The second world tournament? Jesus Christ. I didn't realize that. Yeah. Oh, is alright. Oh, dude, don't say that. Are you serious, Christian? Jackie Chun's EZA is okay? Oh my god, dude. No way. I hope you're lying, Christian. I haven't seen much of Jackie Chun, but I mean, granted, have any of the world tournament EZAs been amazing, like outstanding? I don't think so. No, I don't think any of them has been like something that I'll always remember. Like, I mean, the only EZA that I guess, world tournament EZA like LR that was kind of memorable was the freaking, what's I'm gonna call it, what's this dude's name? Oh my god, I forgot. Mercenary Tao, where we had to do the freaking million challenge event. I already forgot what the name of it, but I'm pretty sure you know what I'm talking about. That's the only thing that I remember, and how useful he was for that event. But if they gave him guard when Key's 24 and gets extra 5% damage reduction up to 30% for world tournament allies, Battle of Wits, and gets guaranteed guard when there's a Kid Goku Krillin. Yeah, I haven't seen his details, dude. I definitely have to do that, or check him out on my. I guess actually no, I should definitely EZA him then, because I'm pretty sure I have enough of the medals to be able to EZA these dudes. So I'll definitely be doing that after this stream. What? I think we're like in. I was gonna say what's the word I'm looking for? What level are we in currently anyway? How I think it's what 16? If I'm correct. It's been way too long. Yeah, it has been way too long. Centuries. Centuries. Oh my god. 17? Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. We're almost done here too. Not too bad. I mean, this probably would have been a little short of a stream if I built my team correctly in the beginning. But you know, it's fine. Oh, I should have probably collected those int keys first, but whatever. And get this. But how you been, Donate? It has definitely been a long time. Hope you're chilling. I wonder if you play like any, if you're still playing Fires or anything like that, man. His EZA details is in Dokkan. Yeah. I'm for sure that it's in Dokkan Wiki. I used the Dokkan info website actually, Christian. So I'm pretty sure it's probably on here as well. So, but I definitely got to go over the details for this trunk still. The other side, the Super Saiyan side. Yeah, I see. Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. This is definitely how much. Yeah. I see his details right here. I was like scrolling down, and I'm like, oh yeah, this passive skill definitely does not look the same as I remember. All right, the Super Saiyan side. After I start this turn, get this, boom, and then get this here. All right, entrusted. Oh well, what the that's the freaking category lead. But Shining Sword attack, Greatly Raise attack and defense for 4 turns, dude. That's the part I thought too would also help this guy out. The Super Saiyan form is greatly increasing his attack and defense for 4 turns, but not enough, dude. Not freaking enough. We didn't even finish the trunks here with this team or this rotation. Oh, at least that cell was able to. But yeah, but I guess those stackings for those super attacks was not enough for that trunks, dude. Not freaking enough, man. But basic effects. Key +2, attack and defense plus 20%. Great chance for a critical hit. So that is there. That's well, he does have a chance of critical hit beforehand too. So that's why I just rebuild, you know, his hidden potential system build to mainly like dodge, and also add the increasing his chance of doing additional attacks too. You know, so he could be closer to his. I mean, I think just with at least 2 turns, you should be close enough to be able to use this guy's active skill, which is to transform, right? But great chance for a critical hit. Launch an additional attack, that's a great chance of becoming a super attack. Great chance of launching an additional attack, that's a great chance of becoming a super attack. And then changes key spheres physical to AGL, which is what I was saying, which he had that before already. And then high chance of enemy's attack, and then great chance of stunning the attack enemy for 2 turns. And then with an AGL key sphere obtained, launches an additional super attack. So, you know, that's definitely the reason why they gave this dude the ability to change key spheres. But beforehand, I don't know why they gave him that. They could have probably like added another chance of this guy, or given this guy an attack that guarantees, you know, it's an attack, but you know, it won't be a guaranteed super attack. It'll still be a chance, right? But at least it'll allow you to be closer to his active skill for the next rotation whenever you start with him, right? Anyways, with a type key sphere obtained, AGL excluded. So, you know, if you don't collect the AGL, great chance of launching an additional attack. There's a high chance of becoming a super attack, and then high chance of launching an additional super attack. That's a great chance of becoming a super attack, which is so after right there. But that's pretty funny that they still did that. All right, hold on. Let me see chat. Wow, it kind of went up a bit. Let me get this real quick. Let me get this started real quickly, and then I'll start reading that. Boom, boom, and then we got this here. All right. I admittedly stopped playing Dokkan ages ago. Yeah, I think you weren't playing Dokkan back in college, right, Nate? And I just nod my head and watch the pretty animations. I'm like, yeah, dude. I mean, the animations still go hard. At least that's the one good thing that Dokkan still has going for itself. I've been average. Got into Rivals. I heard about the latest Fighter Z patch, but never actually played with it. Yeah, me neither, dude. All I know is freaking Monkey Goku going into the game, man. Not GT Monkey. Daima Monkey is going into freaking Fighter Z. I don't know if I'll play, but I'll definitely appreciate it from a long distance. Because I don't know if you saw the rollback netcode patch when it first, got updated, like the game. Dude, that was quite the circus to witness, man. That was so funny to see. Holy hell. Oh, and then for some reason, I still torture myself with Xenoverse. I use a save editor because I literally don't care. I mean, Xenoverse still, it's still going, which I'm still surprised, dude. Xenoverse 3, I don't know how much more longer, it'll be being pushed back, but I guess, I don't know if it'll ever come out, dude. It will just be Xenoverse 2 forever. Even probably till the day we die. Honestly, even till the day that we pass away, go to a different life, Xenoverse will still be up and going. Dokkan was like, let's make AGL Trunks more horrible than before. And let's give 100% dodge. And let's give him no stats whatsoever and make players use him on Red Zone Broly Pure Saiyan. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's the Pure Saiyan edition, right, Christian? Where I think, don't they want you to use a Hybrid Saiyans team to complete that stage, if I'm correct? Which, dude, I don't even know if I can even do that myself. I could probably do it with items. Like, just like any other person could complete the game or complete the runs with items. But I like to give myself a better challenge and try to avoid using items as much as I can. And see if I can hopefully beat this day. Or sometimes, hey, there'll be moments where I'm like, dude, I need to use an item before to go into the last part of the fight. And then I just, use it and then get to the last part of the fight. I still lose. So, it is annoying. It can be annoying sometimes. Alright, continue on with, whatchamacallit, the Super Saiyan Trunks. When attacking with 12 or more ki, there it goes again. When attacking with 12 or more ki, attack and defense plus 200%, and then for forms a critical hit once only, which sure. And then for every attack performed, chance of evading his attack plus 5%, same thing. And then for every super attack performed, chance of evading his attack plus 5% with the turn, same thing. And then we're receiving attack defense plus 200%, and then when there's another entrusted will android / cell side category ally on the team, all allies keep plus 2, attack and defense plus 60%. But yeah, that's Trunks right there. Super Saiyan Trunks. Like I said, I was hoping he was gonna be good. Sadly, that was not the case. That was not the freaking case here. It's almost 10 years, dog. Yeah, dude. About to be a decade? Jesus Christ, man. Xenoverse is gonna follow me into the Xenoverse is gonna follow me to the afterlife. Oh my god, dude. Honestly, maybe, dude. That is probably not that unrealistic. That's pretty funny, man. Shame about what happened to Sparking Zero though. I actually like the. Oh, dude. I'm still a little upset at myself that I said I was gonna play the online for that game, but then I bought it on Xbox, and then I've been playing free-to-play games for quite a while, and then the realization came that I was like, oh dude, I forgot that I really need Xbox Live to play freaking online games, and I'm like, well, that kind of sucks. I guess I cannot do this, and yeah, I just didn't play it online. But I've heard, there was like some pretty broken stuff too from what I've been seeing as well. Especially like I think that one clip where I think they were having like a tournament, I think, for Sparking Zero, and like people were just using like exploits and stuff like that, and it was like not fun obviously to witness because they were using characters that could just cheese through the match, and it's like, dude, come on, bro. That kind of sucks, dude. But you know what? It is what it is, man. Although it's still getting DLC, I haven't even touched the. I know there's been a few DLCs that launched for that game that I definitely gotta check out, but I don't know when I'll check it out because I have another game that I want to play, which is an Aliens game. So, Sparking Zero, you'll probably sit there for quite a bit. Okay, yeah, I think I definitely have to change my team now, dude, because although we're not beating this at a terrible pace, I think Super Easy Broly could definitely help us out here. Look. I don't know how much damage Android 16 is going to do, but it probably won't be a bar. Probably. Oh, it is still a bar, but sooner or later, it's not going to be a full health bar. And we definitely want to get multiple health bars. How much? 32 million, still pretty nice though. 32 million from Android 19 and 20, still pretty nice. Oh yeah, they're still doing a decent amount of damage. I just wish they did multiple attacks. I think I have them mostly in crit for the Android 1920 if I'm correct. Right? I gotta check that out. On second thought, I think I won't change. I think we're still pretty fine here. It's just the only 3 units that are not that good, more or less, is the what's I'm gonna call it? The cell right here on the last lot, that's this tech cell, and then the other cell, the tech mono lead cell. You know, that changes orbs as well to tech key spheres, and then he gives himself more attack and defense depending on the more keys you get from him. We should be transforming, or this guy should be transforming to Super Saiyan Trunks soon, though. This, get this right here, and then we're definitely getting all those tech keys for this guy. So we could do a decent amount of damage. I saw the Truth DT use LR Family Kamehameha, and he activated the standby on the 3rd phase, and on turn 8 use the Family Kamehameha on turn 9 finish it off. Dude, yeah, I think I think I saw one of his uploads was freaking what's the word I'm trying to look for? He was not having a good time. I think because I think it's still limited runs in there, right, Christian? Like, I don't think there was anything special going on where they give you more chances of doing runs on there, but I could see the limited attempts for doing red zone stages can be annoying because, you know, you could be so close and you're like, dude, I want to do, I'm pretty sure this run is the one, dude. This could be the one. And then, you know, you lose, and then turns out that was the last chance you had to do to defeat, or that was the last chance you had to, you know, defeat the run, and then boom, you just like, there's really nothing you could do about it. And that could be very frustrating, I'm pretty sure, for a lot of people. All right. Me who bought it on PC. Oh, Sparking Zero? Yeah, I probably should have done that, honestly, in the first place, but I just wanted to buy my Xbox to have the physical disc, which I don't even know if the game comes on the disc, honestly. I need to get a desktop. Well, you use like a laptop, Nate? So basically the average thing that happens when you play the Tenkaichi Online. On the bright side, they announced Rogue as the next character for Revival Season 5.5. Can't wait to get dived by another tank, except she can rob me, literally. I was gonna say is that I've only played Rivals, I think like just once with my friends, like I think like 2 or 3 matches, which I think we won all of them, and then from there on out, because I mean, I wanted to play with like a full squad. We did get a full squad for that moment, and then from there on, you know, they just never hopped back on the game, or I don't think they just wanted to play the game at all. Which, I mean, whatever. I still had fun with it though. Pretty nice experience to have that, at least, because we had literally went full 5 deep into that freaking game. Same laptop I used in college. Well, I mean, did your laptop suffer to run Spark? I mean, you could change just the settings, I guess, like Sparking Zero, or just PC games in general. You could just change like the quality and stuff like that to make it runnable on your laptop. But, dude, I think you might need an upgrade, Nate, though. Double super attack, definitely. Thank you. Definitely need that. How much damage is this guy gonna do? I don't even have any dupes into this freaking cell to do more than, yeah, like 1 super attack. But that's fine. Let's do this. Actually, I should probably put cell there in the middle. So I guess some sort of links with this guy, right? Yeah, definitely. Definitely makes sense. Also, I was hoping with for the Trunks for like another sub EZA to come along with him, because I honestly forgot what banner, or yeah, when this guy came out. Like, yeah, like, I don't remember who was. Can I somehow figure out where to find where he? Or actually, right here. There you go. Or just go to his medals. Wait, was it Physical Goku that was part of his It was Physical Goku that was part of his banner? No way, right? I feel like I'm wrong on that for some reason, but correct me, guys, if I'm wrong. Damn, I remember when this Physical Goku came out too, that this guy was pretty good, and I didn't get him during his initial release, but a lot of people were praising him, dude. A lot of people were praising him because of for 5 turns for the character. That's your turn. he gets the damage reduction rate and the chance of doing an additional super attack even though you lose your HP, but you know, just the damage reduction was carried him. Oh, continue on here. He yeah, he can run Sparking Zero. Yeah, like I said, I can imagine that you probably might have lowered the quality of the game to probably so your PC's not a freaking oven on your lap. He was using LR int tag Gohan. Yeah, dude, Christian, I didn't even have that LR, dude, which is very upsetting for me because I think I also definitely need that you know, tag Gohan plus the whatchamacallit, tag Gohan plus the Super Saiyan Goten, Super Saiyan Trunks, but I just never pulled them, and I'm like, I don't think I need them. And then look, now I need them, dude. Now I freaking need them, and that is annoying. That is annoying that I need them at the moment that I can't even get them with the red coins, dude, which sucks. Which I mean, not only do I need that guy, but I also need the Gogeta and Frieza as well, dude. Because they definitely could have been helpful in some other situations, like maybe in this one too. Actually, like this, because no, actually no, I don't think Frieza's in Target Goku, like that Tech Frieza. At least I'm wrong on that. I don't know, but yeah, units that I need, and they're not here. So annoying, man. So freaking annoying. But what could you do about it? All right. Dude, wow. We're about to reach the 40-minute mark. Jesus. I mean, at least this team has done it for me, I guess. Like I said, it's kind of my fault that I should have prepped up correctly. But it's fine. And like I said, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I wasted your time. Oh my god. Even though it's a mistake I've done numerous times, I still failed to and committed. But oh yeah, continue off. My bad, wrong, Christian. But he was using LR int tag Gohan plus Goten and Trunks, LR family Kamehameha, LR physical Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, manga Gohan. I wonder, actually, I don't think I did a stream when the manga characters were like up and live and people were summoning. I'm guessing you rainbowed all the units there, Christian, as well, for the manga characters like Gohan, freaking Frieza, Piccolo Jr., who was and Vegeta as well, and Majin Buu. EZA LR Tech Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, EZA AGL Kid Gohan Golly Jr. movie, okay, and then on the Broly Pure Saiyan Red Zone stage, okay, which, yeah, like I said, the only unit I'm missing, which funny enough is the leader for that team, is the freaking Gohan plus Goten attacks with Goten and Trunks, right? Annoying, but but my W key is messing up, so it's definitely around the time for an upgrade. Yeah, dude. Cause what? It's about to be like 5 to 6 years since I think I seen you with that laptop, dude. Holy hell! The fact that it's up and still kicking, kind of crazy to me, man. Kind of freaking crazy. All right. Get this. That was probably a bad move, but I mean, it doesn't matter. It's not like we're gonna lose, but. Nah, if I put that massive laptop on my lap mid-rivals match, it will burn me alive. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I can imagine how hot that thing freaking gets. Oh my god, man. And out of curiosity, Nate, have you like opened the laptop and, you know, replaced like the thermal paste on that laptop CPU? If not, then damn, dude, that poor little dude is struggling. He is struggling with burnt freaking thermal paste. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's get this done. We're very close to getting this done. Just a little more further, Android's team. And fall because I play on controller. Oh my god. I wonder how Dokkan was super easy at the World Tournament LRs. Dude. Like, add a super easy World Tournament medal to buy and with Hercule statue, or would there be a Extreme Z area for it? That's why I wondered too, actually. That's a very good question, though. Actually, maybe, no, I think it'll probably be something World Tournament related, like the currency wise. Because it's like the Easy Ace, you know. We're like, oh, what they're gonna do for the Easy A's? Because I initially thought they were gonna do like a Super Easy A, or not Super Easy A, my bad. I thought they were gonna do like a you know, Extreme Z area for them, but no, they just turned out to make another type of medal for them specifically the World Tournament units, and then that's how they EZA them, right? So that's my guess that they're gonna do. Which, I mean, I hope I'm wrong on that. I don't want there to be another, you know, not currency, but what's the word I'm looking for? Another type of item to be able to super easy those World Tournament LRs. But if it's so, then I mean, whatever. It is what it is, right? But Extreme Z area would not be far out of the reach to think of, though. That is for sure. But do you know what I am curious though, Christian? When the hell are they gonna freaking EZA the other Dragon Ball Heroes characters? Like, what the hell? They told us they were gonna still EZA them. When is that happening? Like, hello? It's been a year already. Give me the EZAs. How many lows we have left? Oh, we have 2. Okay, cool. Getting close. It's a strong laptop, all things considered. Damn, yeah. If it survived that long, it is pretty strong. Let's do that. Do this. And do this. I would love a LR Sin Shenron that has a Dragon Ball mechanic and oh dude! Yo, you're cooking, Christian! That has a LR, that has a Dragon Ball mechanic, and when you get all 6 Dragon Balls, you Omega Shenron, and then he'll link with dude, yeah, with LR Physical Omega Shenron, LR AGL. Dude, I'm curious to see what they'll EZA for LR Omega Shenron, because I didn't even know when that dude even released, honestly. My assumption is probably what? Might be 2 years ago, no? 2 years ago? That this dude released? Let me see. Where's his release date? Not even 2 years. Well, it's about to be 2 years. Okay, but yeah, it's about to be 2 years. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm curious what they'll do for that Omega Shenron. Which, dude, I also as well, sooner or later, they'll be easing the first LR Carnival Limited LR, which is freaking the Super Saiyan Goku from the Cooler movie. So I'm curious to see that as well, man. I'm curious to see what they're gonna do for that, dude. Hopefully they cook something up, dude. Something really freaking good. I will say I tried to map my controls for Spider-Man and Rivals to match how he feels in the Insomnia games. It's not making me any better. At least you tried. At least you tried, Nate. Alright, one more to go. And then from there, of course, we're gonna, we're gonna EZA this guy on camera. Show you guys that I did my job and actually link level him 10 as well. And we'll be on our way. Alright, get this with you. Crap. I don't... Actually, yeah, I think probably best to do that to get the tech keys first for this guy right there, or at least some tech keys first. Had to be the pure Saiyan Red Zone Broly and not the original Red Zone Broly. That was a pain in the 7th anniversary. It would have been fun trolling that Broly because his final phase was a Ki Blast. Yeah, I think in the original Red Zone Broly, in the 7th, dude, he was annoying, man. Holy hell, dude. I forgot about that, dude. I remember when, I think, yeah, for that red zone, I didn't pull the, what's this unit? The Super Saiyan God duos. So I was struggling to be able to complete that fight with my Super Saiyan 4 duos. Because, I mean, although I could just transform and stuff like that, but, you know, that guy's, or actually, no, you can't even dodge, because during that time, the passive skill for Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta was dodging. It was a nullification, so, like, that wouldn't even help me at all. So it would kind of screw me over when I want to put him in the first slot, and yeah, and I just get freaking clapped, right? And I think I would even use items too, and I just got clapped. As dude, it sucked, bro. But at least I'm out of there. I'm out of that era. I think only the hardest fight that's ever kind of like actually pissed me the hell off has to have been the Cell Max fight, dude, with the special mission we had to complete with the special close team. Absolutely annoying, man. Never want to do that again in my life. I never want to experience that, man. So upsetting and so tilting. All right, Cells, you guys should be able to get this guy done. Okay, while you guys do that, I'm gonna reach chat. Try is a strong word, but my whole shtick is that I want to learn every character, so I don't one trick everyone. That's pretty cool though. Quite a commitment though, Nate, but definitely give you props on trying to do that. All right, let's easy this guy, and we're out of here. There you are. Mid character. Not even. I don't even know if I could call him mid, dude. Christian. Yeah, I don't think he's mid. Yeah, he's definitely trash, like as you would say. Absolute trash tier. Do we have 1,000 freaking pauses? Do we have 1,000 Elder Kais? No, we don't. Do this and do this, and just like that, this guy is done. I think I also gave him the sticker too. I did. But yeah, Link level 10. Like I said, I changed his equipment orbs not too long ago. Definitely have to change this to probably all additionals and obviously focus on dodge. But yeah, nah. And I'm surprised I don't have. I thought I have a rainbow, but he's not even freaking rainbow. But yeah, all right. Anyways, guys, that's going to do for me, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoy the stream. Christian, Nate, appreciate you guys keeping me company and keep chatting it up with me. But that's going to do it for me. See you guys on the next one. Peace out, everyone.